Hi guys, it's Maaike. I'm back with an experiment. I actually tried it and it worked. It's the card that I made. I was playing with a fault in my head. I pulled out the heat resistant acetate for the Create a Smile advent calendar and I thought, do you think it will survive the printer? Or will the printer survive? And the laminator, and they did, and also the foil did, so I'm very happy. And I made a gold sentiment, and you can do it any color, for any color, yeah, as long as you have the foiling, of course. And it doesn't say on the packaging, that's why I called it experiment. It says perfect for heat embossing without melting and stuff, where the heat tool actually kind of started to bubble. I'm not sure if that's the age of this acetate or my heat gun. It doesn't matter. Just keep moving it. It will be fine. So that's why I was a bit anxious to put it through my laser printer. But look, it also printed on it. So, so happy. And I used the font I have on my computer. And I thought it was nice and festive and also traditional. And you know, pretty. It's not my kind of font. I like more graphic comic book kind of fonts. But anyway, I digress. I made a window for no good reason that I wanted to hide the edges of the acetate. And then I didn't do it on the one with the gold. But I thought, well, if I put foam tape on it, why not make it into a shaker card? I mean, halfway there. So I did that. And I'm just making a window, and you can do this any shape. And you can do it for any occasion, of course. What if it's a heart, and you put Happy Valentine's Day, or I love you, or I don't know. But I used Fab Foil Gold. That was my last bit, which I know it works for this. This is a roll I got with my second laminator, Minky-like stuff. Love to Craft machine. And no, I wasn't sure because it didn't came in the boxes, but it turns out it's not. But I don't care because it adds to the glittery. You can't see much of it, but there's some residue because it's heat active foil probably and not toner active foil. But it doesn't matter. It worked, and otherwise you can just print another one. I mean, it's not a big deal. But there's, as you see on the bottom, especially. But I'm going to cut it off. See? These are all the rolls that came with the machine I bought second hand, and I don't know which one works. So I will put this one in another pile. Doesn't. If it bothers you, just print it again and make sure you have the right one. The thermal web and the Fab Foil, of course. And this might be glimmer lamination stuff that I also have, of course. And yeah, those are upstairs still, because I know they will do the whole sheet if it's warm. But yeah, you can't really see it, and I'm going to do some ink blending and some splattering, and I'm not bothered about it. And if it bothers you, then don't do it. Make sure you laminate on the right side, of course, as well, because you know the ink is only on one side of the plastic, and with paper you can see. With plastic, you make sure you can read it. Put the foil on top. Does that make sense? And I noticed it wasn't in the middle. I didn't want to mat it at first. I thought I'll just keep it big, but then I saw it needs adjusting. So sorry. And so I put it in the machine to cut it a little bit, and it still fits, which is more important. And then if stuff peeks out, you can cut that off as well. But I'd rather do it in a few stages than not. And thank you for your support, by the way. If you've seen the community tab, last Monday, this was the day after Christmas, the 27th, I had to go to the vet with my chalk. That's not the one you see on camera, because I said that in the video. You'll never see her on camera. Yes, well, I had to put her to sleep, so that wasn't really nice, and just thinking about it makes me want to cry. But yeah, she had difficulty breathing. She wasn't coming downstairs. I said that as well. And the turns out it wasn't a hairball. that I thought it was, but it was a tumor in her lungs. So yeah, I still have one cat, but you know, Cheer is my boy, and I loved her so much. She was special. And I used the laundrinator. She had issues with my towels, and she would always destroy them, and even pull them from the drying rack. So I'm just blubbering. I'm masking off the edges because I made a mat, so I make sure it doesn't peek out. And I'm using chipped sapphire, prize ribbon, and blueprint sketch. And yeah, I didn't do it the top, you know, the wider with that I can't talk properly, but it doesn't peek out. That was my worry because I didn't put the white tape on there, but it's okay. It worked. Some water. And for the gold one, I used liquid stardust from London, which is gold tinted, of course, and gloriously glittered. But not sure if they come in silver. They should make another one. But I have this shimmer spritz, which is a sparkle version that's silvery, or maybe a bit more titanium-like or pewter. But it's like, I love it. And as I said, why not make it into a shaker card when you're already mounting it with foam tape and you have some acetate? I don't know why I didn't think of it yesterday. But I already shared that gold one on social media. If you see Instagram, if you follow me there, you have seen it. Also on my blog and on Facebook, because I entered it into the Summer System Wednesday and Monday challenge. Both of them, because they're both party. And Happy New Year party. Yeah. I didn't do anything on New Year's Eve. I stayed at home, and when I had my vegetable garden, I would sow seeds. Because yeah, I'm boring that way. But I'm making sure the foam tape, I'm only doing one layer, but I'm making sure there are no gaps, because if you use sequins, it's not as important. But this Wow Sparkles, and that's a starlight version, it has nice star in it, but also powdery glitter and confetti-like glitter, all kinds of stuff, and gloriously holographic. And I actually have a roll that is also holographic. I mean, it would have been nice together, but I didn't use it. Anti-static tissue thing from the dryer, and I thought I needed more, but then it was too much. And as you see, I didn't mix it with my needle because that's metal. That would have been nice. I used silver because that's what I had in my mind, and I didn't have in mind to use the sparkles. And then, yeah, it's a process. And it was too much. Thank you for all your comments, by the way. They really helped me. I miss my baby girl, of course. I had her for 12 years. But I was hoping to have her for 10 more, but no. So here it is, my beautiful shaker. I want to wish you all Happy New Year. Stay safe. Be careful if you do fireworks and everything like that. I do not. I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.